Grand Rising, my lovely Pisces. Today is Saturday, February the 1st. Yes, yes, yes. Valentine's. It's all up in the air. Pisces, I just want to run through this very quick. If anyone wants a reading, you get it today or the next day. If anyone purchasing my candles or my bath salt or my oils, you also get that in the same week that you order it. Now, I'm a little bit late here, but what I do want to say is yesterday was a plane crash in Philadelphia, which is only down the street from me. All right, it was a small plane. They say it was 6 people on the plane. All right, it was one of those planes that transport livers and hearts and things like that, or people that's in accident or people that are sick. One of them medical planes. But let's pray for everybody on the plane. I hope and pray that nobody was on that. Well, I'm praying for everyone, but we don't know. I'll give you some more information. Second of all, I want to say that there was an accident, and y'all all know it, with the kids involved. We must pray, and no one is saying anything. We must pray for everyone, for the pilot, for everyone. It's people on that plane that wasn't just the kids, okay? That was other people on that plane that got family, all right? They got loved ones. It's so many people that was on that plane. It's just not one group of people. We must pray for everyone. No one mentioned the people. No one's praying for the helicopter people that was involved in that. Okay, no one. These people are not invisible. These people have families. Okay, it's everybody. We can't just think about one group. We got to think about everyone. We have lost kids. All right. Then we're sitting here pointing fingers. We don't even let these people mourning, but we're pointing fingers at all this other craziness rather than to sit there and pray for everyone on that plane. All right. Everyone on that plane had a family. Everyone on that plane was a mother, father, sister, brother. Okay, it's just not one group of people. Let's stop pointing our fingers at each other. Before you even know things, everybody is already dictated and pointed. You don't even give people the time to mourn their family before everything is going crazy on social media. We must come together. And I'm going to say something to you. Every person that is watching me, I'm going to say something to you. Let's stop finger pointing. Let's stop praying for these families, for everyone. Because everyone on that airplane had a family, and everyone counts as a human being. Okay? It's a lot of kids on that plane. The future. That was our future. But nothing happens by accident. All right? You question somebody, question God. All right? Because your day's accounted for. No one is going to live to be a rock. Okay? For the president, I just want to say one thing. Some people just don't know the words to use. And we also have to be mindful of that. Nobody is stupid to the way that this man talks. All right? So we have to learn that every person is human. And every person in there has somebody. And stop going on social media before these people can mourn in their families and their loved ones and start talking craziness. We got to stop that. We're supposed to be union. We're supposed to be one, but we're not. There's so much craziness that's going on in this world, and we're just throwing salt to the wounds. Pray for everyone. All right? Everyone. The people they don't even mention that are not forgotten. I pray for them and their families and their loved ones. All right? For the people that was in the helicopter in Philadelphia, I pray for every victim that was on that plane, for their families, for their souls. We have to stop At some point, social media, we have to stop. Let people mourning without us destroying them on top of what they're going through. That's all I ask. I ask for union. I ask for love and peace and harmony. If we just stop, we got to stop. If you was in a hospital fighting for your life, if you was in a hospital fighting for your life, if you walk in a hospital and you sick, do you look at the doctor and you pick the doctor you want to see you? Do you get up and you say, that's the doctor I want to perform the operation or whatever it is? No, you don't. No, you don't. You pray that you can make it through. And we need to stop. And that's all I say. Stop it. I'm going to say it one more time. And I don't care if you like me or if you don't. But we're one. And we got to stop. Do you understand? We are one. When we die, we don't go to the gravesite and decide where we're going to be buried. Is it a gravesite for white, black, Chinese, Japanese, Africans, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans? Is it? Because I don't understand it. We have to give people time to mourning loss. We don't need to feed it anymore than what we're doing on social media. That is so disrespectful. If you have your feelings, why don't you wait for days to find out? Everyone had a family, and I'm going to say it again, and everyone had loved ones. We must respect. How would you like someone to tear you apart more when you're going through something? And blasting it like if it was nothing. It is something here. Stop it. Why don't you send praying hands? Why don't you say, I pray for the president. I pray for the way he talks. I pray for whatever is going on in this man's mind. I pray for all the victims, not just a group, all the victims, the kids, the other people that was in the plane, everyone, for their souls. Pisces, we're all human, and we all have to die sooner or later. Have some respect. Please, let people mourning. It's hard. And all it does is makes me very sad. I pray for union around the world, and I'm going to say it again. 2025 is an awakening. And many people will lose their lives. Many. We have to wake up. Okay? We have to wake up. And we have to make a difference in the world. And it's just as simple as sending prayer hands and praying for families. People die every day, and people are born every day. Some people die worse. But I'm going to say something to you. There is a time that you was born, and it's going to be a time that you're going to die. And some of us don't, it's not where the world sees your death. And some of us make the news. And please let people mourning. Respect people and stop finger pointing. Okay? I am so sure that this helicopter these people in this helicopter did not want to die. I'm very sure that they didn't want to take all these people's lives. We got to stop. Please stop. And for the people from Philadelphia, from the people that was in the helicopter, from the people that was on the ground, from the people that are in the hospital, from the people that are burned, from everything that happened yesterday, for the city of Philadelphia, my prayers go out to you, to all of you. We must stop how we live it. We got to stop. It's too many pains in our eyes and in our soul. We got to stop. Thank you for allowing me to share that. Thank you. Please send prayers to us all. And I am sorry if I offended any one of y'all. And I ask God to forgive me if I have chosen the words that don't fit you. I am human, and my day will come. But I spread the word of love. And this social media is tearing us apart. We got to come better. We got to stop. And you need to understand, we don't have the smartest people running USA. But we must pray for all. We are all one. And remember one thing. When you can start choosing who performs surgery or who takes care of you, you're pretty big. And you're not bigger than God. Let's start the reading, Pisces. Okay? Let's start the reading. The first part of the reading is your bonus. Pisces, we gotta stop. We gotta show love. Pisces, love is love. Okay? Send prayers, Pisces. Send prayers. That's all I ask for. Your prayers. Union, love, peace throughout the world. The highest priest. That is you. Pisces. Behind this highest priest, there is pentacles. Okay? There is a book. It's open. It's open. You're very open to many things, Pisces. All right? You keep your most vulnerable secret and you will go to your grave with it. But you also open the book of wisdom and knowledge. You can see things. You can feel things, Pisces. It's a lot of things, Pisces. And you know, and you got to believe your intuitions. You got to understand that your intuitions don't lie. But there's a pinnacle behind you, which means that you are going to be doing very well and that you're keeping a lot of things to yourself. All right. And one of the things that you are keeping to yourself is how you are moving your pentacles. What are you doing? What are you building? What you're coming into? Because you're coming into something, but you're not being open to discuss it with people. There's very few that you can talk to. But you're going to be doing well, Pisces. Look at this. The Six of Swords. Moving. You got a rainbow that means I believe. I believe. Okay? You got a waterfall. I love. I love so much. Your feelings. If someone is wanting to, and both of these are you. So it's like you move in the calmer waters. Okay? So whatever it was, you still have hope for it. And guess what, Pisces? One thing I'm going to tell you. When it comes to your money, when it comes to you being successful, because if you can dream it, you can do it and you can have it. There ain't no stopping you. But when it comes to love, that is your greatest gift. That's what you want. That's what you desire. And it seems like you're going to calmer waters. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pisces is huge here. You may be dealing with someone that has a lot of love that wants to come back, or you're moving towards, or you know that you just know it. That is someone that's coming back. And this can be many people. It could be a family. It could be a dear friend. It could be someone from your past. But it's taking you to these calmer waters, and it's love there. It's no deny, right? But it's like leaving a situation or cooling down from a situation and seeing it in a different way, all right? It don't show that it's such a beautiful thing. It got a family on this boat. It's got a child. It's got a woman touching the water with her hands up. And it's got a man paddling the boat. The color yellow. Beautiful. And overcoming something, Pisces. Overcoming something that was huge. And I'm going to say something to you. Yesterday, on yesterday's reading, I said I had a dream of a tsunami, but it didn't touch me. It's a lot of feelings here. Okay? It's something that you want. It's something that is hard for you to get over. You may be keeping this to yourself. Okay? It's like you gotta travel. You gotta get to where you want to be. But Pisces, there is a way to do it. Right? You gotta understand that where you've been, it's not where you want to go back to. But there is an understanding of where you stand within yourself. Because if you know where you stand within yourself, you can learn that you can love. But you got to learn to love the right way. You got to understand, Pisces. We are the sign that want to love, want to nourish, want to take care of all. But we can't. We can't do it all. Because when you show someone that you can do it all, why would they want to do the work when you're doing all the work? You got to give room. You got to give a person enough, more than enough room for them to let you drink out of their cup and so that you can receive it without you doing it all. Because it's not good when you do it all. Okay? Let's go. That's the bonus reading. Now, you got celebration. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. All right? The world. Be open to new possibility in all areas of your life. Right? And I can just imagine what you're thinking. Pisces, I know you. I know how you think. It's like when your heart is set, your heart is set. Okay, nothing come between that. Okay, so you got, okay. The key and the lover. New beginnings, direction, and advice awaits for those ready to let go of the past. So the past can mean anything. It can mean the hurt, the pain, people, places, all right? And then, because you do got the world, and then you got the lovers. They are two paths ahead. Beware, be true to yourself. So you have a choice, all right? You have a choice to make, all right? Pisces, I just feel like you got something new and something still lingering around you. Lingering around you is what you feel and how you feel about a person. If you got to constantly question something and you're trying to figure it out because the highest priest is there, you keeping all this to yourself. But you know you got to question this. All right, then you need to make decisions because you can't change people. You can't. You can try all you want. All right, people got to be willing to change themselves, not you change them. Because you can try all you want, it ain't going to happen. Right? Like, I can't make you want to be somewhere you don't want to be. I can't make you love me if you don't love me. All right? But you want to use me as your property. Make up, like, you're not consistent. But you want me to be consistent with you. Make it make sense. Okay, the Hierophant, going within and searching deep within yourself. And what's so beautiful about this, Pisces, you got Atlanta showing you the way, lighting up the path. You know, when I look at the Hermit, I love it because it's someone that travels alone. It's someone that's alone, but you never alone. All right, you may feel like you alone in the flesh, but you never alone. All right, you got that light. And let me tell you, you can be navigating in the dark into the light, but you can't navigate the dark into the dark. Okay? Remember that. Where there is a light and you walking in the dark, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. But when you want to walk in the dark, you cannot make the light. Okay? You got to remember this. And I don't know if it makes sense to you. You cannot travel in the dark. But if you got a lantern, it will light the way. All right? You can stay in the dark if you want. Or you can turn that light on, turn that lantern, feed it fire, and walk through it. Because you will be able to see. You need to see. It seems like you're doing a lot of thinking. All right? You're doing a lot of self-searching. It's like you rewinding, you starting and rewinding things and seeing how things are. Is it benefit you or is it not? Is it good for my health, for my soul, for my insanity? I'm alone here. And I'm going to say another thing to you. You can try to love all you want. You can try to change people all you want. You can try to find it whatever way you find it. But at the end of it all, if you can't love yourself, I don't know how you can love someone else. Right? How can you show love when you got to love yourself first? Because if you don't know how to love yourself and you want to show love, someone's going to take advantage of you because you don't know how to love yourself. And it's kind of crazy because people act like they can't be without a person. But in reality, you got to go to sleep. You got to wake up with who? With yourself. You cry with yourself. You feel the pain by yourself. Okay? You got to do some real deep searching. And the deep searching don't start with all of this stuff. It starts within yourself. And then when you start cleansing out yourself and dealing with things, because you got to remember, you got to deal with it. You got to face it. Then you will be able to handle it. You cannot face something overnight. You cannot face something if you constantly running back. You got to give it some time. You got to be able to see what is the problem. If you constantly going through one thing with another thing then it's a problem in you. Because it seems like you pick the same people with the same problem, but different people with the same thing, okay? You got to make a choice, and you're turning your back to the moon. You're not facing it, okay, with the Two of Wands. And this choice, I don't know what it is, but you got the world. So you have to make a choice. And the world means that you have to tie up loose ends. You got the world to tie, Pisces. Okay? You got to tie loose ends. You got to say, make a decision on what is it that you want. Because you cannot be two places at one time. You need to face it, and you're not facing the moon. You got your eyes all tied up. You crossing your hands in this defense mode like what? Surrender and make the choice that's going to make you happy so that you can move on. To be free to move on is the thing. To be free to move on is the thing. To finish with whatever it is, because you walking alone in this. If Pisces, I know that it can be painful, or it can be like something new that I'm not used to, right? But you can get used to pain, but you can't get used to the beauty of the new, because it's time for you to move forward. It's like the wheel. It's saying, let's move on. Let's move out of this. Let me move out of this. Let's see what else is out there. Okay? You can't control the world from moving. That's the part. You need to get on the plane. You need to get in whatever it is and let it go and move on. Because this must be hard to tie up loose ends, not to face it. You know what the truth is. You got the highest priest. You know what you're facing. But it's hard for you. Rather choose something that is so hurtful and deceiving, because that's what you used to, than to move forward and say, I need to be done with this. You got a lot of new beginnings here, Pisces. Now, God can't make you take the new beginnings, because you have to make a choice of your own. But you need to be happy in this lifetime that you have, because it's not promised. Okay? When you decide what you're going to do, and it looks like you're going to make the right decision. Why? Because the universe is coming and giving you love and giving you giving you what you want, more than what you want. When you decide what is the best thing for you to do. And I'm going to say something. I am convinced. I am truly convinced that this world doesn't quite know what they want. I am truly convinced. What is the meaning of love? What is the meaning of respect? Because I am convinced they don't know. Right? Honey, I did a reading last night. The reading was the question. She answered her own question. But will he love me? Because it's and that's a truth. That's a true point. It's not about. I know. I just take care. You will take care of him, and all you need him is to love you. What the fuck? What? Okay. There is a street. There is a world full of people out there that want you to take care of them, and all they got to do is sit there in your space and do nothing for you. But all you gotta do is love them and be their mother. You no longer, you more than just somebody I want to be with. You're my mother. You're my caretaker. Okay? Why you are their property. They don't have to do nothing because you're doing all the work. This is telling you, open up your eyes and face reality and see what the world is about, because the world is bigger than someone taking advantage of you. And you got the opportunity to have it all. It's not the song like Wendy said, didn't we almost have it all? No, I don't want no didn't we almost had it all. I want it all. I only got one life to live. Honey, I done already gave everything I had to give. Okay? Yeah. All right? So you're walking along. Somebody here is doing a deep sea, very soul searching. And then somebody comes young and offer you love. Pisces, what are you offering? Is this you? Is this a new door but you want to go back and offer it again? Because it shows like you going into something that you're familiar with. Like, I don't know, you still got that cup to give it to him. You will give it back. I'm sure you will. Because it shows that you can have it all, but it's a decision that is so why is it so hard for you to know that there is a whole bunch of people out there that will love you the right way. Not did we almost have it all. You better go listen to that. Did we almost have it all? Or do you want to listen to go and listen to Tina Turner tell you everything she went through before she ran for her life and left everything behind? Okay? Her fortune or what? She left. All right? Running for her life. All right? You got the strength, Pisces. And listen to me. There is an angel that's trying to tell you that your mind is so... Girlfriend, are you incarcerated in your own mind? Right? Are you incarcerated? The universe loves you forever. Are you incarcerated? Is this such a hard choice to make? Again, you're looking at what you want. But I need this. I gotta have it. Really? Let me bottle the pain and give it to you, because it's so much that the universe is trying to tell you, I got something new, but no, I want to just stay right here. I want to offer them more love. I want to offer it to them. I'm just waiting for them to come so that I can give it right back to them, because I am so screwed up on how my life has been with a person that I think is normal. Some people, do you understand? I do readings all the time. Some people will live in a house where somebody throws them out, tell them to leave, and they still say, I don't know what the problem is. Some people know that these people are just a bunch of devil energies, but sleeping with the enemy, around the enemy. Oh, I choose the enemy, and I love the enemy because I am afraid to try God. What the hell? Okay. I lost someone over picking God, because I'm not going to somebody's funeral when I said I'm not going in the church. And I meant it. I didn't go to my own sister's funeral, let alone break something in my heart because I want to make this person feel like they're the greatest person when it's a funeral. I don't give a flying fuck whose funeral it is. I said I'm not going to it. I'm not going in the church. I'm not getting married in a church. I'm not doing nothing in a church. Okay? I don't read Bibles. I know what's right and wrong. I don't need nobody to tell me a verse of a Bible. Do you follow the Bible? Because if you did, you would be a saint. You will not sin. I'm a sinner. You sit there. Do you take what they tell you and you take it along and you know better? I want to hear this shit. Because if you did, you won't be in the situations you in. If you did, you won't even be watching YouTube. Isn't it against what you believe in? Because what I believe in is what I believe. And I'm not going to go against what I believe. You shouldn't be watching the YouTube if you're so Christian. Or you sit in a church or you walk into a church. So some people want to see these preachers and they marry and the big sinners. Yeah, but that's what you do. You stand in front of a big audience and listen to this and listen to that. And the same person that you listening to that can read a Bible, verse to verse, you look at that later on. Look at P. Diddy and all the stuff that was going on with all of these Christian people. What the hell? And I mean, these are big names. Churches, people that go worship with them. Baby, please. I'm not putting nobody's religion down. I'm just saying, who are you following? Who is the one that you need? When something goes wrong, you ask for what? For God, for Allah, for who? Because the devil is waiting for you just like God is. What the fuck? Who you going with? Okay? God wants to give you everlasting life and wants you to be happy. All right? And I'm not saying your life is going to be peaches and cream, but it's going to be way better than where you've been. All right? Now, you're going to move along. And you're going to wake up and smell the coffee and realize that there is so much better out there. You can have anything you want. But you gotta want it. And that is what it's saying. If you want it, I will give it to you. But I can't force you to move. I can't force you to do it. I can give it to you, but I can't force you. And that's what the universe is saying. I can lead you there, but I can't make you stay. Okay? I can't make you leave. You got to make your own decision. A death. A ending. And I'm going to say it again. It hurts. It cuts. Okay? But you have to be the one to make your own decision. Because you're walking alone. You want to get, but if you got to question somebody and you've been with it already, run for your damn life. And no, I can't tell you what to do. But just think, don't be like it's going to change. Somebody can do whatever they want to you. They can live with somebody. They can screw somebody. They can have kids by somebody. They can do you like dirt. But that's what I want. That's crazy. When God is saying, I got something so much better for you. All right, who are they giving to? Because this is supposed to be equal. Is it equal? It looks like they're giving to more than one. And the truth is going to come out, Pisces. And you probably already know it. The Queen of Pentacles, you the one to take care of everything, Pisces. You to nurture. And you're going to make a big purchase. There's something big coming your way. All right? It's going to be a union. And it's going to be better than where you was at. All right? That's what the universe is saying. Do you believe in me? Because when you believe in me, I make it happen. But you got to take the steps. And I'm going to be there right next to you. Right? Or do you want to see all this fire and these stones and these knives just piercing and breaking and busting your head open? All right? And you can't sleep, you can't think, you're always wondering and what, this, that, or what do you want? Because you have so much love to offer. But it's something inside of you that keeps you where you're at and it's not worth it. Okay? You waiting? Because if you're waiting for someone to change, they're not. Okay? They look at you as a property. That's what they look at you. If you fall into the game, You will never get out of that darkness. You will follow dark, dark, dark. But if you reach out, as much as you pray, and you believe in what you're praying, and that you can change yourself, not a person, not a situation, but yourself. All right? Then you get what you want. But you cannot want to be in the dark and think that somebody is going to come out like an angel and say, I've changed. Okay, because some people can't even be without a person for a week, not even a month. Because this is the thing. If they leave you, that's the only way, and they don't come back to you, you gotta deal with it. All right? And that's how this shit is. They leave you. They disrespect you. Or you live with somebody and they trash your ass and they talk to you any kind of way. Right? And you sit there and wait and wait and wait. If that's the life you want to live, it's so many of these people, girl, you might as well go to the corner, to the bomb. You might as well go to where people are, to the park where they just hang out. You might as well go to a crazy house and get one that's real crazy, because that's what you're going to get. Unless you don't know what's best for you and you don't want to face reality and know that it's not. All right? Because you got a calling here, and the calling is God is saying, I can't make you leave. Okay? But you praying to me. And half of y'all be praying, oh, I need him to come back. I want him to come back. I'm going to do love spells, all this bullshit. No, you get a tower moment, and that's exactly what you're going to get until you learn the lesson. And when you get tired of learning the lesson and realizing that I waste my time with this, and all the time that I put into them, I wasted, and you smell the coffee, then you know what's best for you. Because can't nobody tell you to go try something you never tried, and you don't want to try it because you fit in the way this is. And nobody can tell you that. Either you're going to move on, or you're going to get the devil's world. What you going to do? Because you already got a taste of the devil's world. And it don't feel good. All right? Or you going to move to something brand new in this world that you never even experienced. And I keep saying this over and over and over and over. You got to make a decision for yourself. Love don't cost a thing, honey. What love's got to do with it? Didn't we almost have it all? Because y'all need to listen to them songs. That's what's saying. Okay, this shit don't come in my head. I'm trying to tell you. Don't get it wrong. I love too, but I'm not that in love. And I'm going to let somebody torture my ass. And I know they're good for torturing me. And I know what they want. They don't want me. They just feel fucked up that they can't have me. That I'm not falling into the bullshit anymore. If you need a reading, get it from me or someone else, honey. Straighten your life. Find out which way you're going. And stick to it. And stop looking backwards. You want to live life backwards? I've never seen somebody walk backwards. Constantly. All right? Turning your back on the moon. With these blades. Protecting. Oh my God. Are you going to? Because you can't see. You got to make a choice. All right? All right, Pisces. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.